Hello, today we are going to do the sound of the letter W. Before we begin, pay attention to the picture. The picture tells a story. Are you ready to hear that story? Great. So, in this story, we have the wind and the sun. The wind and the sun one day had an argument. They were arguing about who is the strongest. The wind says to the sun, "You see that man down there? I bet I can blow so hard that his coat will come off." The wind blows and blows. Ooh, ooh. But the man hangs on to his coat. The harder the wind blows, the more the man holds on to his coat. "My turn. Let me try," says the sun. The sun shines and shines. It gets warmer and warmer, hotter and hotter. The man takes off his coat. "I win," smiles the sun, and the wind stormed off. Whoa, whoa. Did you like that story? So, in this story, we had the wind making a sound. Can you remember that sound? Right, it's a blowing sound. So, to remember the sound of the letter W, I want you to make the same sound that the wind was making. And to do that, our action is to hold our hands in front, wide open, and you are going to blow, just like in this picture here. So, when you blow, you are saying, "Woo, woo, 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 woo." That's the sound of the letter W. So let's move on to an activity. Of course, we have to write. So, exactly after the story, we need to write. So, remember, we always start on the dot. So, use your finger, point to the screen, start on the dot, and follow. Are you ready? Let's go. Down slant, up slant, down slant, up slant. Let's do that again. Down slant, up slant, down slant, up slant. Now, when I say slant, I mean when we are writing our W, we don't go straight down like that and straight up like this and straight down like that. No, we don't. Oh, that's too straight. Okay, so when I say slant, I'm referring to a sideways straight line. Okay, so let me show you again. Slant, slant, okay, and this is another slant like that. All right, so when we're writing our W, remember we slant, we don't go straight down. We slant like this and slant like that. Okay, so let me just try it again. Let me just take off this, and you are going to slant your lines. Remember, it's not a perfectly standing line. Okay, it's not a perfect standing line, it's like leaning. So a slant is like a lean. So let me not use a pencil. All right, so start again. Slant, then slant up, slant down, and slant up. Great. Let's move on. So, of course, you know you have to do some writing now with your finger. Remember, you always start on the dot. All right, so let's start on the left and move across, and then we come down and move across. So with your finger point, let's go. Slant, 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 slant. Again, slant, 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 slant. Again, slant, 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 slant. Another one, slant, 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 slant. Another one, slant, 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 slant. Last one, slant, 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 slant. Great. So you just wrote with your magic finger, you wrote the letter W. So let us move on to another activity. So in this picture, we have some small clouds with some small pictures in them. We are hunting for the W sound. So when I say the word or the name of the picture, if you hear the W sound, I am going to put a circle around, maybe a tick. I'll put a tick around, put a tick on it, right? So I'm going to say it. Ready? This is a k, cake, cake. Any w sound? No, I can put an X. No for this one. This picture, window, window. Did you hear a w sound? Yes, you did. What about bird? Bird. Is there a w sound in bird? Oh no, there is not a w sound in bird. Next picture is that of a wheel. Wheel. Did you hear a w sound? Yes, you did. The next picture here is a watch. Watch. Did you hear a w sound in watch? Yes, you did. The next picture is that of a swan. Swan. W. Did you hear a w sound in swan? Yes, the w sound is inside the word swan. So, if you did not know, you have to listen carefully. The sound of w is inside. Swan. Swan. The next picture is a swing. Swing. Did you hear a w sound in swing? Yes. The w sound is inside the word. Swing. 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 And the last picture is a windmill. Windmill. Did you hear a w sound in windmill? Yes, there is. I hope you got them correct. So let's move on to some reading words with the w sound. So the first word we have, let's put our sounds together. W, L, w, L, well, well, well. Well, remember the two, when we have the same two letters, we only make one sound. This is L and this is L, but we only make one sound. When they come together, only one sound. W, L, well. Next. Now there are many parts, but we can put them in chunks or take them separately. All right, so let me show you how we're going to do that again. K, b, b. We can stop there. Cob, cob. So we can deal with this first part here. So we know it's cob, cob. And then we can take this part here, web, right? So web, cobweb, cobweb. Next, W. Remember? Remember the double E sound? Double E. Remember E or the donkey is going up. E. Right. So let's say W E K. Week. W E K. Week. Next, a long word again. Take it in parts or chunks. So let's try egg. That sounds like something we can say, we can chop right there, like chunk it right there. Egg, wig, w wham, egg, wham, egg, wham, wig, wham, wigwam. Did you get that? We need to do some practicing. So let's try another one. Put our songs together for this one again. Sw im, swim, 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 swim. Next word, w and went, went, went. Did you get that? Let's move on again. Twin, 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 twin. Win, win, win. Let's see how far we can go with this long word. Wind, 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 mill, mill, windmill. And the last word. Remember the sound of AI coming together? The boy you couldn't hear? A. So let's try it. Waste, 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 waste. Did you get all correct? If you didn't, don't worry. We will try again. So, work time. Get your pencils and crayons and workbooks ready. Remember, do all your writing and tracings first. And the last thing you will do is color all the pictures. Are you ready? So let's go.